Well, I'm looking at my tree and it looks like the Millennium Falcon. It's in the perfect shape of the Millennium Falcon. I'm looking at it right now. God damn near perfect. It is. I look at it and I say, that's the Millennium Falcon. Millennium? Millennial? Am I saying millennial? Is it millennium or millennial? Millennium, I think. The timelines are shifting. The timelines are shifting. I thought of something yesterday and I couldn't think of it. And I said, oh my God, I don't know if I know this. I'm shifting timelines again. Well, I feel as though I need to watch a little bit more of Saoirse Ronan to get my accent under control. If you are as funny as me, you should post on social media. Well, I have a secret channel as well, so that gets one view. So I might just be as funny as you. And you just haven't discovered me, fake princess aunt, yet. Well, that sounds like a barrel full of laughs and a lot of fun. And I surely can't wait for that. Well, I never. I mean, it is her soliloquy. So we kinda gotta get used to it. It's kind of like a California bro, Michaela. I don't know. Sort of like a Grom on steroids. Started taking steroids at a young. Well, I haven't heard one impression from you yet. So I'm pretty sure that we're not the same person. We're not the same man, even though clearly I'm a woman who doesn't plan her own goddamn Valentine's days. You know what I mean? I have the best weekend planned for me and Jed for Valentine's Day. It's gonna be out of this world, I'm telling y'all. But first, I have to run to Ralph's because we ain't fancy around here. We don't go to Whole Foods. Well, it's funny in my head. And that's where Adam usually hears it. So if it's not that funny on the playback, it's because y'all already heard it. And you're already laughing in your head at the first version. Okay, I think my dad's diluting my comedy specials now. I go to bed laughing at myself, so I don't know though if he's really diluting them because y'all tell me my jokes back to me when I'm falling asleep, and I laugh so hard my stomach hurts. Because when you're going to sleep, you start thinking, and so they start going over the morning broadcast in their mind. Or maybe they're listening to the morning broadcast and they start, you know what I mean? But they start going over their favorite jokes from the day that they were laughing at to soothe themselves to sleep. And then we all laugh together as a family as we're falling asleep. It helps take us out of the hell realm where we're seeing all hell images when we close our eyes. And I'm not joking. So we all tell our favorite jokes when we go to sleep from the morning broadcast, and I start laughing like crazy. I have a lot of inside jokes with my friends. I'm just telling some of y'all some of the jokes on here. And y'all heard me. I have autism. And if we keep going, I'm going to have Tourette's. And I'm not joking. I'm not joking. Okay. They'll watch my videos and they'll be like, she has Tourette's. Okay. You got to leave her alone. Okay. So keep going, general public. You know, why are people bothering us in 2025? Like, can y'all get a life, really? Seriously, get a life. Y'all think your best friend is telling you these jokes when it's really me and Chris Evans talking to each other over space and time? If your name isn't Chris Evans, there's a good likely chance that I'm not talking to you. That's why all the men are like, I'm Chris Evans. She's talking to me, definitely. I'm definitely Chris Evans. All right. Napalm Death. You heard of it? I was talking about Lost on the internet. There's somebody that's like, I never watched Lost before. And they showed their TV. They took a phone video of their computer screen. I meant because they're watching it on their computer, which is very hardcore college of you. They're watching Lost on their computer and they're filming a scene from Lost and on their TikTok, and they're like, I've never seen Lost before. What am I in for? And I said, I can't help myself, guys. I don't even get disturbed or I don't even think twice or anything. It's been like 20 years since Lost came out. What are you talking about, bro? Right? And so I was like, it's great. They find out they were already dead. They're dead already and they're stuck in hell. But they have a hard time accepting it. And yeah, spoiler alert, Queen. You know what I mean? Sometimes I'm like, okay, let me give them like a year or something to watch it. It's been 20 years, bro. It ain't a spoiler alert anymore. It's history. It's in a history book somewhere. I had a pimple last night and it seemed to be popping out and it seems to be doing better now. It's a little bit there, but it's nothing for me to fuss about. So thank you guys for listening in last night and calling the aliens to take care of my pimple. That's very nice of you because I can't call a human and be like, "Oh, please go get me Neutrogena." Um, the orange face wash. That's usually what I use is the Neutrogena orange face wash. Can a human please go get that for me? Because I tried that all year and nobody's delivered goods except for Future Earth. That's the only one that delivered goods. So, and they gave me body wash, but they didn't give me the Neutrogena face wash. Okay, that's what I use. I use the Neutrogena face bar if I want to buy the cheaper version and it's the same exact thing. It's in a bar and that totally works just as well. So, if I'm cheap, I buy the face bar. Like, you know what I mean? Y'all are just like rude AF. I hear you, telepathy. I hear you, rude telepathy. So, there's a lot of people in the chat that are supposed to be responding to me the way that the aliens do. That's why I said y'all think you can go to space. Y'all think you belong to space. Y'all think you're, you know what I mean, you're good enough for space. You can't even take care of a princess demon that's come forward and said she's the princess demon and she'll take you to space. You know, she'll take you to other planets up and down the timeline, the time and space line. And y'all can't even appreciate the princess to get up and down there, right? Um, y'all have dreams that you're aliens and stuff like that, or that you're being abducted by aliens, but y'all can't come from the future and protect a sacred princess on Earth at the space time, so you don't deserve space. You know, it's that simple. It is that simple, Elon Musk. Elon Musk wants to go to space so bad. I'm breaking Jeff Bezos' heart right now as I talk, but it is that simple. It is that simple. You protect the princess, you are allowed to go into space. You don't protect the princess, you are not allowed to go into space. And you will abduct yourself until you are allowed to go. I never heard anybody talk about an abduction once, so I don't know what you're talking about, really. I can talk about it all day and tell them blue in the face, but I never heard anyone talk about that to me. You know, talk about your abductions as much as you want until you're blue in the face, but if you're not honoring the space princess, you're still not good enough to get out of that cycle. Okay, I'm already turning into a child. I'm turning into a 13-year-old girl. Okay, that reminds me of Napalm Death. What is it called? The Nature of War or something photograph where the little girl's walking away from the bomb, and it's a famous picture. Okay, I think that was a Vietnam War, but wait, wasn't that in the 70s? Pretty sure that was in the 70s. Okay, so yeah, that's called pulling me through the space portal because y'all ain't listening to me, and so I became a little girl again. And what do you know? I popped out in the 80s and I was a little girl in the 80s. Okay. Um, we're calling him John today. You heard us, John. I keep hearing you heard us, John. Come on, John. Mm, this is crazy. Let me show you this. I don't want to talk for some reason. Oh, God. Y'all are bringing on my Tourette's, okay? She's saying I have a dual citizenship, one in autism and one in Tourette's right now. Okay, I know how to control my Tourette's a little bit more. So that's what my therapist just said to me over walls. Okay, she said I have a dual citizenship in autism and Tourette's, but I can control the Tourette's more than I can control my autism. But I just felt the Tourette's kind of bubble up in me, so you know what I mean. Talking in another accent might be related to Tourette's, is what they're saying. So just saying. This already happened. This already happened. Okay, I got a I got a reason to freelance today, don't I? No, I don't. I told y'all it's not my aim to rejoin society. And my energy is listening to me even if the soul can't get it through their goddamn head. Okay? I want to show you this. Hayden gave me a ring. Okay, I saw it in my mind's eye. I looked for it. I looked it up. I couldn't find it. Then I looked it again on the same page that I already had loaded on my internet. And I looked at it was a Hello Kitty ring. So I looked up Hello Kitty diamond ring. I went through all the pages and it wasn't there. And I said, okay, they haven't invented it yet. Then I looked again at the same page this morning, and what do you know? It was the third ring. I said, how did I miss that? This is exactly what Hayden showed me that he's going to get me for my engagement ring. You know, and we're wondering if it's going to be an expensive version of that or not. I don't know. You know what I mean? Look at that. Okay, look at that. It has a pink heart diamond, and then this is going to be a diamond, and obviously it's a gold band, okay? But yeah, I can't believe that they actually have it already. And they didn't have it yesterday. They didn't have it yesterday, and the timelines changed, so we shifted timelines, and now they have the ring where I'm marrying Hayden all of a sudden. We shifted timelines last night, y'all. Okay, my grandma walked in. This is going to be the Eternity wedding band. This is a bracelet version of it, but this is going to be my Eternity wedding band. It matches my Hello Kitty diamond engagement ring, my Hello Kitty Eternity band. Okay, did I have to plan that? Valentine's Day, women. All right, so what was I saying? You know what I mean? God. So anyway, we shifted timelines, and now we are on the correct Hayden Christensen timeline. What do you know? Starting to bleed through the chat, y'all. Ooh, my throat just got all kinds of itchy. It's the kind of itch that heals you from the inside out. It means I'm thirsting to say certain words. When your throat chakra just gets itchy like that, all of a sudden I'm thirsting to say it. I got something to say, but I'm not going to say it. I'm holding it back, so it causes my throat chakra to become all itchy. Okay? Me. Like, stupid. Like there's anything there. Like, how many times have we said this? So anyway, my grandma walked in last night. She's one of the head reptilians of the reptilian race. She came in and she shifted our timelines last night. So y'all, I don't know how you're going to be talking about this on the internet. You're going to be saying you shifted timelines every single day. You're going to be posting a new video. We shifted timelines. We shifted timelines. You're going to look crazy unless you know what you're talking about. We shifted timelines. But, you know, we're shifting the shift. You said that yesterday. I think you're going a little crazy because they don't say anything in their videos. They can't say anything. That's all they can say is we shifted about once a month. Now they're going to be saying it every day and looking stupid as hell. Okay. Dear Lord, when I get to heaven, please let me bring my man. When he comes, tell me that you'll let him in. Father, tell me if you can. Anyway, whatever. What else was I gonna say? Was I gonna say something else? Or is that it? I'm getting new abilities, guys. I'm getting abilities to pull energy out. I mean, I'm already seeing a baby fly through space, okay? And I'm telling y'all, we already did this. Oh, I wanted to talk about Colin not hiring me as an actress. That's what I wanted to talk about. Y'all, the grid is gonna go down. And y'all are gonna be like, I spent my life laughing with off kilter. Why did I do that? You're gonna be like, what happened? Why did the grid go down? What happened? I wasn't listening all year. Clearly I'm telling her off when I'm trying to tell y'all to leave Blake Lively alone and you're telling me to shut up, Blake. Is that Blake? Blake, is that you? You shut up. You're a liar, Blake. You know what I mean? I wasn't clear enough. They're still talking back. You still talking back? They're still talking back on this stupid comment. They think they're allowed to talk back to me on the Blake Lively case. You're not allowed to talk back to me on the Blake Lively case. You're not allowed to talk back to me on nothing. That would include the Blake Lively case. You know what I mean? How many times I gotta say it? You ain't allowed to talk back to me. That would include the Blake Lively case. Okay, so you know, they're bold on some of the commenting on TikTok, and they're not bold on others. They're very, very bold on some. Like you got something to prove. The commenters got something to prove in the Justin Baldoni case. They're so freaking angry that a man sexually assaulted a woman, and she's suing him for it. I got a room full of zombies I got to take care of, okay? And I got to prepare for them. I figured I could, when I have a room full of zombies, I figured I could adopt 15 cats. And I'll say I got 5 roommates, and they each want 3 cats because they're going to give one away to their mom, they're going to give one away to their dad. So I'm going to adopt all 15 of those cats. I'm trying to plan it out when I have zombies. When I have a room full of zombies, how I'm going to feed them. How I'm going to let them prepare. Okay, first we'll give them snacks. Okay, maybe McDonald's first. Okay, when they're starting to turn, I'll start feeding them fast food. Okay, we'll start fast food, chicken nuggets, start stuff like that. Okay, then we'll work our way up to strays. And I'm talking about feeding zombies right now. I'm not talking about feeding humans. Okay, I'm talking about a goddamn video game right now. Okay, I'm talking about how to feed zombies. It's a fantastical conversation of a little girl to her friends. I don't know how many times I got to clarify that. I could get a mom cat and a dad cat and breed them for the zombies and prepare. I could get a few pairs, 3 pairs, and start preparing and have a house full of 100 cats. Am I in the crazy cat lady home and I'm realizing why she does the thing she does? She's ready. She's like, I'm about to turn. I'm going to need 100. Alyssa said I'm going to need about 100 cats to practice. Okay. You know, did it happen? Probably did. He's such a sweet person. You know what I mean? I mean, it's just like a weird thing to yell at a person all of a sudden when they're supposed to be marrying Colin Farrell the next day. All right. Okay, I'm telling people how to prepare for the zombie apocalypse. Okay, they have the zombie apocalypse on I think it's the WHO website. They have it how to prepare for the zombie apocalypse on the WHO website. Okay, so yeah, so I'm thinking we'll start preparing like that. That's a good way to prepare. Have like a couple of because I don't know how long they gotta how long they gotta incubate the cats, how long they gotta be in pregnancy for. All right. Anyway, so I was thinking like that. They'll practice like that, the zombies, and because I'm like I can trap wildlife. I have to hunt a deer for them, maybe something like that. I don't know. I was just thinking about all sorts of different ways to feed my zombie horde when I have them. Um, that was another thing crossing my mind last night preparing. And then I'm going to get all matching bracelets for them. Like, obviously, they're going to turn, so it's going to take however long it takes to turn, like 2 weeks, to a year to turn, or does it take? So during that time, I'll feed them fast food, obviously, um, get their stomachs used to it. And then, like I said, then we can move on to livestock or cats or deer, something like that, you know, so they can get used to it like that or whatever, and work their way up to then letting the zombie horde. But first, I got to get the matching bracelets. I'm going to get them all friendship bracelets with different colors, so that so I can't get confused about like, oh, um, this is Nemesis 2. Okay, and I need my Nemesis 1 in my friend group, okay? And I'm not looking for Nemesis 2. I'm not trying to get confused because they're only going to speak in telepathy out there when they're zombies. They're grunts and moans. So I got to get them. I know, how long is this going to take, right? How long is this going to fucking take? I don't know. Exactly, that's all our questions, okay? Anyway, like I was saying, then I'm going to get them matching bracelets so that I can tell them apart. Okay, and I think the housing structure, Christianity, the housing structure, the Justin Baldoni case, these are all things that are keeping us trapped into the 3D false matrix, okay? So you might want to think about those and how they don't serve you. If you want to keep asking me how long is this going to take. Yeah, so I'm going to get them all matching friendship bracelets. They'll all be a different color, okay? And so I can put the color bracelet on them. So blue, red, yellow, like Power Rangers, but zombies. So, and then I can let them go out into the public to start the zombie apocalypse. And guess what? I'm not going to be the only mom of the group that's doing that to her zombie horde, okay? Because, it's going to be a worldwide event. So there's going to be lots of rooms of zombies with a smart mom to help train them to be smart zombies. Okay. I mean, I'm talking about a zombie apocalypse, and I can hear people freaking out. Like, don't let her talk. I'm talking about a zombie apocalypse. Do you believe in zombies? Like, so right now in this timeline, that's a fantastical creature that doesn't exist. So I don't really know why y'all are getting mad at me for planning for the zombie apocalypse when it's a fantastical sci-fi event that apparently can't happen in normal 3D. All right. I'm really excited about the color coded bracelets because keep talking about it, right? Then I'll let them out. Then they'll start the zombie apocalypse, and then one secret husband will come home to me every night, maybe secret wife. So I won't be alone because I was thinking about it. And I was like, oh, I'll let them all go again. No more friends for me yet again. No more friends. And then one of them was like, I'll come home. I'll come home every night. So I have my zombie husband, okay? And y'all will still be jealous, but that's okay. Okay, yeah, you know what I mean, the 100 cats scenario. Or are you planning for the zombie apocalypse, miss? Is that what the 100 cats were for? You know what I mean? You got to train yourself. We hear you. Okay, she's been listening to Liz for a very long time. That cat hoarding lady. She's like, how can I do this? Take my time, not be a stupid zombie. All right, so I got a whole plan for the zombie apocalypse, okay? And it sounds like a nice life to me. Well, he's got to see. One of them escaped first. Okay, one of them escapes first because he always escapes. It's kind of his deal. And so he has to go out and find him and give him his orange bracelet back, okay? Because he's not going to have his bracelet, so we're not going to be able to identify him. So he has to go out and find him, okay? And it was green last night, but this morning it's orange. So it's orange today, okay? So he has to go out and find him to give him his orange bracelet so we can identify him, okay? In the unlikely event that something goes wrong. But anyway, or that, I said like Nemesis number two is like, I'm Nemesis number one. And I'm like, okay, yeah, here we go. Okay, so yeah, it's orange. It's orange today. If I gave it to you last night, it would have been green. What do you know? It changed. But anyway, it's orange now. So yeah. Okay, so Colin, I was watching Colin's video, spending a lot of time with my father online, watching his videos, watching his interviews usually. Like I said, I watched In Bruges the other night. It's a messed up movie. Anyway, um, okay. He was saying, "Can I hire her? I want to hire her for a movie. I found the perfect girl for this part. Found the perfect girl for this role, and I want to hire her for a movie." He said this out loud with his mouth, and he was like, "Yeah, I'm going to hire her." And then he was like, "Nope, I can't hire her. Something bad's going to happen if I hire her. I have a bad feeling about this." And I was just like, first I was like, why do I want to be an actress? Like, didn't we talk about that? Like, oh my God, I woke up in Colin Farrell's house. I'm going to need a job. I'm going to be a nepotism baby. And then here we are, my dad saying it out loud a couple weeks later. And then he's saying, no, I can't do it. I have a bad feeling about this. And I was like, dang, I really want to be an actress. And then I was like, why do I want to be an actress? I don't want to be an actress. And then I was thinking, no, I just want to do it so I can literally have access to my dad and be with my dad and don't have to watch the Crazy Clown Show anymore. So I can have my rightful place in my rightful arms. And there's no cognitive dissonance in that at all for me. None. Zero. There's no cognitive dissonance in it. Like, just hand me back over to my dad. So what the hell is the cognitive dissonance going on with my actual dad about it? It doesn't make any sense to me. Talking to myself should be okay. Well, if there's cognitive dissonance around us, I'm just going to hire her for a movie. And then, you know what I mean? Like, it should just be okay. Then there we go. We're in charge of this. Like, there you go. I can suddenly have a Hollywood agent, and then there you go. Bam. Bang, bing, bam, boom. I'm in a movie. It's not that hard. They proved science was not real by talking about Alyssa's energy and how they only need Alyssa's energy to live now that she's not Marilyn. And I was a child. I guess we're gonna have a panic attack about being actually famous, me and Alex. So that'll be fun because we always have these, like, we're like, it's real, we know it's real, but then we get evidence that it's real, and then we're like, it's real. We kind of freak out about it. Um, yeah. So I think that's it.